For an enterprise, it is very important that the learning of their employees is happening on a regular basis and much effectively. This is important because when a learner or an employee in your organization knows about your product very well, then he or she is able to sell it well. And once he or she is selling, the enterprise benefits. So that's why it's very important. For instance, in a prestige beauty enterprise, or an enterprise that deals in prestige beauty or cosmetics, let's say, it is important for them that the beauty advisors learn about their products, what are the new products that are coming in, how to really demonstrate a particular product. Do you know enough about the fragrances? It becomes important because then when the customer is engaging with you, you are treated as an expert. You are understood to be an expert in what that company holds for you, what that product can do for that person or that customer. It becomes much easier for the customer to trust you, and if he is trusting you, it becomes easier for them to buy that product also. So it is hugely important that you are learning very well about your products, about how the products are useful for the customer, so that the customers can engage well and are able to sell. While a lot of enterprises are actually doing their bit in learning, they are ensuring that their employees are learning very well. However, the efforts are not in the right direction. There are a lot of classroom sessions that are happening for the employees, but that adds to the total cost of infrastructure, because you have to fly the people from different places. With huge enterprises dissected across different markets, when you need to have some training in place, you need to fly people down from one place to another. That's a huge cost for the enterprises. That's one of the challenges that you see, and in most of the cases, enterprises don't really tackle this problem head on. They just let go of it. They just don't go for the training any longer. However, when they actually do it, the other problems that we face is that the people who are learning, they might not have the courses customized to their needs. Someone in an Asia market might have absolutely different needs of learning than someone in the North America market. Similarly, even if you are able to look at some of the online presence that enterprises have in terms of learning, while they are doing some kind of a job of this, it again does not cater very well to the learners and the employees, because then they are not even personalized. A person who has to make sure that he or she is available for a particular online session at a particular time is very difficult, because they are also on a schedule. They have to sell, they have to be on the stores during their time. So we need to provide them something which is according to their own needs, according to their own interest, and of course according to their own pace of time. When we talk about integrated learning solutions, then it doesn't just talk about one kind of learning, or let's say just online learning. When we talk about integrated learning, it encompasses all sorts of learning. It includes people who can take their own classroom courses. They can be part of the online presence, the learning that you are getting from the online courses that are provided by the enterprises. Then you can also attend certain seminars and events, and then ensure that all of this gets clubbed together at one place, and that becomes part of your comprehensive learning. Once you start doing that, then it becomes much effective way of learning for all your learners, all your employees. For instance, if we again take an example of prestige beauty enterprise, in which they are selling cosmetics, they are selling fragrances. Now the employees or the beauty advisors have to be learned enough about these products. They can learn about the products and demonstration online. They don't have to be really flown in, which helps save the enterprises a lot of cost. It also helps save the learners or the employees a lot of their own time. They don't have to really commit to a certain timeline that these are the 2 days or 2 weeks that you have to learn and then get back to work. They can learn at their own pace when they are free. Coming back from stores to home, they have about half an hour to 1 hour. But during their journeys to in their subways, they can start learning. They can complete a couple of modules. While they are also doing it, they can also make sure that they can compete well, because when you see that all the other learners and employees and beauty advisors are learning on the same platform, then you can complete a sense of gamification, a sense of learning, and responsibility comes in that you have to learn and get better. uh, Apart from that, when because you have these online courses available to you, they can also be customized to your needs. We talked about an example of how an Asia market might have a different need than a North America market, while an India market would look for how to sell in terms of volume, because there will be loads of people coming to your store with no to minimal knowledge of what they really want. On the other hand, in the North America market, you might look to sell or upsell when a customer, a knowledgeable customer, comes to your store and looks for a particular product. There you might want to figure out how to better upsell to that customer or client. So different needs can be meted out when you talk about such online courses or integrated courses. You can also ensure that while you are in your store and doing a demonstration to your client, that demonstration can be actually tracked, and then you can be given an evaluation then and there that whether you did well or not. That's how the integrated learning happens. And because it is wholesome in nature, it becomes so much easier for everyone to learn effectively. And when you, of course, are learning effectively, the enterprise gets benefited.